Welcome back to Everything Sports 247, your home for non-stop sports. Now, the FIFA World Cup is at the business end and only 16 teams remain. The question is simple: who has what it takes to reach the finals? The question is simple: who has what it takes to reach the quarterfinals, down through the semi-finals, and of course, the finals to get crowned world champions? Join me today is a special guest. Together, we're going to be discussing who has what it takes to qualify from the round of 16 into the quarterfinals for the 2026 FIFA World Cup holding in America. Okay, so together we're going to be breaking down the round of 16 matches. We're going to be making predictions, calling potential upsets, and debating the biggest talking points of the World Cup so far. Grab your predictions ready, hit the comments, and let's get into it. Okay, so the 2026 FIFA World Cup has been heating up. Now, the question is who has what it takes to survive the round of 16? Who crashes out? Who is just one step away from the quarterfinals? Today, we're making our predictions, we're debating the biggest matchups, and you might be surprised some of our picks. Let's get into it. Now, Francis, joining me here in the studio, is going to be my guest for today, and we're going to be talking about the World Cup so far down to the round of 16. Now, based on your current form, squad strength, which team do you think has performed the best so far in the World Cup?
Obviously, we all know the team.
What team is that?
Which is the big France, the Frenchmen. We all know they have the best attack in the world. We have Olise, who has been have gotten the most assists this in this competition. He hasn't gotten a goal yet, but hopefully he's going to get one in this round of 16.
Okay, so I'm going to poke the bear and ask this. Do you think the big team that has been a disappointment so far is Portugal?
So I feel like Portugal has been a disappointment because they have just won a single game. I think they have won two games, one against Croatia and the 3-0 against what was it called? I've forgotten.
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. They have been a disappointment because I think those three midfielders in Portugal, they need to get the balls forward. So I think the Portugal team has been a disappointment to me.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to also give you a very direct question here.
Okay.
Who has been the best player so far in the tournament?
Obvious. It's been Mbappe.
Mbappe?
Yes.
Oh wow, I think this your answer would cause an uproar in Argentina.
Of course, it's been Mbappe. No doubt about him. I know people will be feeling like I should say Messi. This is going to be his last World Cup. I'm a Ronaldo fan, so I won't say Messi
Okay.
because it's not Messi. Forget he's leading the goals. He's leading the top scorer right now, but Mbappe has been exceptional. We know all that.
All right, so going straight into the business of the day, everything sports family. Now, we're going to be going into the round of 16 fixtures. We're going to be predicting who wins and why. We're going to be predicting scores, who will be the key players, is there any chance of an upset, and of course, what's the biggest tactical battle in these games of the 2026 FIFA World Cup round of 16 matches. Now, these are the lineups for the round of 16 2026 FIFA World Cup. First, we have France versus Paraguay. Then we move over to Morocco versus Canada, Brazil versus Norway, England versus Mexico, Spain versus Portugal, Belgium versus the United States, Argentina versus Egypt, and Colombia versus Switzerland. Now, based off of these fixtures, who do you think is the first team qualifying for the quarterfinals from the round of 16?
France, of course.
Oh, wow. So
Paraguay will be able to do that.
You're predicting France will win over Paraguay tonight.
Of course.
Okay. Now, I'm going to be giving you some statistics based off of what I have here from ChatGPT. Now,
Okay.
ChatGPT says France is the number one, as predicted, France will be the number one team to qualify over Paraguay with
Okay.
an 80 to 85% chance of qualification. Now, we all agree that France have arguably been the most convincing team in the tournament so far.
Of
Their
course.
game has been entertaining, convincing, clinical. No matter how you want to watch the France game, you always get entertained. And although Paraguay have already produced one major upset, do you think they stand a chance against France
No chance.
at all?
They stand no chance against France.
All
France
right,
is going to
so
go all dominance.
okay. So moving on now, we've predicted France going into the quarterfinals. Which other team do you think would make it? That's one. We have 8 teams to pick.
Yeah. I'll go with Argentina.
Argentina.
Argentina,
Okay, so you're picking Argentina over Egypt.
of course.
Okay, so you're picking Argentina over Egypt, and of course, you would be right in a certain sense because ChatGPT has said Argentina will win over Egypt with an 80 to 90% chance. Argentina has been overwhelming in the tournament so far, and of course, they are the favorites over Egypt. Now, do you think Argentina has been convincing all through the group stage down to the round of 16 where they are right
Of
now?
course, they are. They have been convincing.
They've been winning
Yeah,
convincingly.
we could watch all their games. We see that all the players are playing together and they are playing for one man, which is
Okay,
Messi.
I think I would agree with you. So moving on,
Yes.
we've picked 2 out of the 8 going into the quarterfinals. We've picked France, and of course we've picked Argentina. So which other team do you think will make it through to the round of 16?
For I'll pick. Let me see. I think I'll pick for the USA Belgium. I think I'll go with USA. USA are going to
Over
scale through.
Belgium?
Yes.
Oh wow.
USA over Belgium. Belgium haven't been convincing because we could see for their last match against Senegal, they had to put out Kelvin De Bruyne and Trossard, which is not
Even
very
Jeremy
convincing.
Doku.
Even Jeremy Doku, they were all out. So I think USA are going to scale through to the quarterfinals.
Okay, so you've picked the United States over Belgium to qualify into the quarterfinals from the round of 16.
Of course.
Wow, that's a very huge pick. That's a very bold move.
Yes.
But of course, ChatGPT is saying Belgium to qualify to win over the United States, and they have a 52 to 55% chance, of which I think the United States have a very, I don't want to say slim, but they have a very good chance of qualifying into the quarterfinals. Why? Because I believe they have the crowd backing them, their home soil.
Yes.
And of course, they've not been fully convincing, but they've been delivering the results. Now, almost a coin flip, but Belgium's experience in big knockout matches give them slight advantage. If you check Belgium's past experience in the knockout stages, they've always been victorious when it comes to knockout football. Okay, so we've picked 3 out of 8. We've picked France to qualify over Paraguay. We've picked Argentina to qualify over Egypt. And we've picked the United States to qualify over Belgium. So
of course.
we have 5 more teams to pick
Yeah.
going into the round of 16 to the quarterfinals. Who else do you think will make it through?
For the Switzerland, Colombia, well, I haven't been watching their games, but I don't really know the chances of both teams, their strengths and all of that. But for me, I'll go with Colombia. Colombia to scale through against Switzerland.
The actual truth is this, just like you have said, this could go either way.
Yeah.
But Colombia's recent form makes them the narrow favorites. And of
Okay.
course, they have an approximate of 55% qualification chance to win Switzerland and move into the quarterfinals of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So we have 4 picks now, remaining 4 more picks. Who do you think is making it through to the quarterfinals of this World Cup? And if I'm to tell you those games, of course, we have Morocco versus Canada. Who do you think is coming up on top there?
Well, obviously, I'm going to pick my African brothers over Canada, Moroccans. They have been very good in this competition, and we know what they are capable of.
Yes.
They are the Brazil of Africa.
Okay.
So I feel they are going to scale through against Canada. to the
Okay, so
quarterfinals.
okay, so you don't think the Canadians stand a chance because they are on home soil?
No, they don't stand a chance against Morocco. Sorry, Morocco to scale through to the quarterfinals.
Okay, so this is actually one of the closest ties in a round of 16
Yes,
because
yes, yes.
Morocco have
That's
more
true.
experience in recent knockout football and are slight favorites. And of course, they have an approximate of 55 to 60% chance of qualification over Canada. You know, we still have three more games to talk about. We have the Spain over Portugal. I think we should leave that for last. Let's talk about the Brazil versus Norway game. Who do you think is coming up on top? Brazil
Well,
versus Norway.
for the Brazil versus Norway, it's going to be a very tough match. It's going to be interesting to watch. But the Brazilians are going to put up a fight. The Norwegians are going to put up a fight. Of course, we have the giant there, the alien himself, Haaland. He's going to be the top nine. And against him is going to be Gabriel, his favorite opponent, obviously.
From
You
the
know,
Premier League, of
yes, we know
course.
their fights, Man City versus Arsenal between Gabriel and Haaland. So it's going to be a very tough fight again to be watched. So I think, to me, Brazil is going to scale through
Okay,
because
so
I am not sure of the Norwegians' defense because the attack Brazil have, we have
they
Vinicius
have a
there,
sharp cutting edge
we
attack
have Cunha, we have Hendrick, a lot of them. So I think Brazil is going to scale through because of their quality
in attack.
in attack. Yes.
Okay, so and then of course we have the England versus Mexico game. Who do you think is coming up on top?
Well, Mexico in this competition have been a beast,
Okay,
but England, they have top players who are going to turn up. We have Hurricane as a top nine there, who is going to perform brilliantly as an individual,
just like he did in the last game
of course. But Mexico is going to put up a fight. They have their home soil advantage, but Mexico hasn't considered a goal in this competition
so far.
so far. Coming in to play with England is going to be a very, very tough game. England is not in their best game right now. Tuchel is having difficulties finding his first 11, and that will be a problem for him. We know Bellingham and Rice, they have been doing a brilliant job in that
In the
midfield.
midfield, yes.
So for his wings, he's still finding it difficult. I think Saka has been coming from the bench, but I think in this round of 16, Saka is going to start. Gordon over Rashford, that will be his choice to make because I don't know. Both of them have a similar style of play. They are not
Okay,
in a very. Gordon is in a very good form right now. Rashford is trying to pick his foot back. So I think, to me, I will predict Mexico over England based
okay,
on the game I've watched them play.
okay. So based
Yeah,
on current form, you are saying Mexico should qualify over England.
of
And of
course.
course, we're going to be talking about the biggest, should I say biggest? Yes, I can call it the biggest matchup of the round of 32. Of course, we have Spain versus Portugal. Portugal has scaled through the group stage and, of course, the round of 32 into the round of 16 to play against Spain. Do you think this is a 50-50 game, or you are confident that your Portugal side, the one you're supporting, Cristiano
Yes.
Ronaldo, would,
So
would qualify without any doubt against Spain?
it's going to be a very tough game for Portugal. I'm not sure of Portugal's backline.
Okay.
I'm not sure of Portugal's backline because the Spain's attack is going to be hard. It's going to be hard on Portugal. And I'm going to say it again. If Portugal doesn't work on their trio in that midfield, it's going to be a difficult game for them. Ronaldo is going to top strike, and they need someone who would assist him. Assist in the sense that not only giving him passes, but also creating. Ronaldo is going to create space for someone to finish the game for him, because I think Spain's defense also isn't that balanced yet. They are
Okay.
playing a high line, and then Portugal can take advantage of that high line. It's going to be a very interesting game. But to me, as always, Portugal,
Portugal over Spain.
of course,
All right,
definitely.
so that's an interesting pick there too. But ChatGPT is saying Spain has an approximate of 55 to 60% chance of qualifying over Portugal. And just like I said earlier, it's going to be a heavyweight clash. Spain
Yes.
have looked slightly more balanced throughout this tournament, you would agree. Portugal has been struggling, but they've been delivering the results. And so, with their top man Cristiano Ronaldo coming to face off Lamine Yamal again, just like in the Nations League finals, where Portugal emerged victorious, well, we would see how the games would match up. So, now, based off of your predictions, you predicted France to qualify over Paraguay. You've
Yes.
predicted Morocco to qualify over Canada. You've predicted Brazil to qualify over Norway. You've predicted Mexico to qualify over England. You've predicted Portugal to qualify over Spain. You've predicted the United States over Belgium. And of course, you've predicted Argentina over Egypt, and last but not the least, Colombia over Switzerland. Now, if your prediction were to come as you have said, France will be meeting Morocco, Brazil would be meeting Mexico if Mexico qualifies over England,
Yes.
Portugal will be meeting up with Belgium if they qualify over Spain, and Argentina will be meeting up with Colombia if both of them manage to dispatch their opponent. ChatGPT has predicted this lineup for the quarterfinals with just two games different from what you have predicted. Now they've predicted Morocco to play against France, they've predicted Brazil to play against England, they've predicted Spain to play against Belgium, and they've predicted Argentina to play against Colombia. Now these matches, we can't say we are confident about how they will turn out because it's the World Cup, of course. Anything can happen, and it is the knockout stages of the World Cup. Going beyond the quarterfinals down into who will be crowned champions. Argentina or Brazil, who do you think is going to be crowned? Between the two, I'm going to be asking between two different sides. So between
Mm-hmm.
Argentina and Brazil, who is your favorite to win the World Cup in this 2026 World Cup?
Mm-hmm. It's obvious because I am a Ronaldo fan, and I
Okay.
wouldn't want Messi to have it twice.
Okay. So
So I'll
you'll be
go.
picking Brazil
I'll
over
be picking
Argentina.
Brazil over Argentina
Okay.
all day.
Okay. So between Spain and Portugal, of course, I know you would pick you would pick your pick will be Portugal,
Yes, of
right?
course.
Okay. So between France and England, I think I know what your pick will be too. Your pick will be France over England,
Of
right?
course,
To win
yes.
the World Cup.
Yes.
Okay, if you've enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Everything Sports 247. From both of us, thank you for watching. Enjoy the football. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay passionate, stay informed, keep it locked in on Everything Sports 247. Bye for now.